Okay, good morning to West Africa and good evening, or is it good morning? The other morning to West Coast, US, and good afternoon to us. Good afternoon to us in Melbourne. Yeah, good evening, right? It's evening, not yet midnight. Okay. Okay, we're back to another session, and I'm glad we are still continuing, which means that we are enjoying it and hopefully seeing the benefits, right? Okay. So as usual, let's start with our initial relaxation so that we can let go of all thoughts and focus on the next 1 hour of the session. As you know, yoga always likes to be mindful, want to be mindful of what we are doing, not just mechanically go through it. So let's lie down in the corpse pose, and I will sit down to guide the relaxation. Let your feet be a comfortable distance apart. Your arms comfortable distance from the body, palms facing the ceiling, and eyes gently closed. We're going to travel through the body mentally. We're going to start from the toes. So focus all your attention on the toes. As you focus on the toes, you feel the toes relaxing. And then you move your attention over the feet to the ankles. Then start going up the legs towards the knees. When you get to the knees, check the sides and the back of the knees and continue up the thighs. Check the hips, check the buttocks, check the pelvis. And bring the attention to the lower abdomen. Then start going up the tummy, going over the abdomen to the upper abdomen. Then bring the attention back to the navel and focus completely on the navel. From there, wrap around to the lower back. Then start closing in towards the middle from both sides. We get to the middle, take the attention to the tip of the tailbone and start moving up the spine from there, one vertebra at a time. Through the middle back to the upper back and bring the attention to the shoulder blades. Move sideways into the armpits, down the sides, then up the rib cage to the chest, closing in from both sides towards the middle. Then we come to the point between the breasts. From there, move sideways onto the breasts, and up to the shoulders, down the upper arms to the elbows, down the lower arms to the wrists, into the palms, fingers, tips of the fingers, and the back of the hands. Come through the wrists, elbows, and shoulders to the back of the neck. Wrap around to the throat, through the chin, the jaws, and the lips, to the cheekbones, and explore the face. Bring it to the tip of the nose and go over the bridge of the nose to the eyes and check the eyeballs, the eyelids, the eyebrows, and come to the forehead and then to the top of the head. Now the body is totally relaxed. And let's take the attention now to the breathing. Focus on the breathing, and to help us do that, become aware of the contact of each breath with the lining of the nostrils. going in and coming out. And also notice the pause between the out breath and the next in breath. So follow the breathing, making contact with nostrils going in, making contact coming out, and then notice that pause before the next in breath starts. As you focus on the breathing, the breathing becomes relaxed and calm. And the breathing takes the mind with it, so the mind becomes relaxed and calm. As the mind becomes calm, visualize yourself performing the asanas. Pick one of the poses you feel comfortable with and see yourself in your mind's eye performing that asana comfortably. Follow yourself doing that mentally. And that prepares us now to do it in the body. So bring your feet together. Stretch your hands over your head on the mat. Give yourself a long stretch. Bend your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and roll from side to side, giving your lower back a gentle massage. And then rock front and back. Rock your feet towards the mat and your back onto the mat again. Rock a few times and then sit up for the breathing exercises. You can sit on a chair, and if you're sitting on a chair, remember not to lean back on the chair but to sit up straight, keep your spine erect but not rigid, your feet flat on the mat, your palms resting lightly on your thighs. And if you're sitting on the mat like me, we recommend you sit on a pillow or cushion to raise your hips up a little. That allows you to keep your knees down without them springing up and distracting you. Again, spine erect but not rigid. And when you sit, initially close your eyes and observe the breathing, observe the flow of the breathing in and out. Paying attention to the movement of the abdomen with the breathing. When you breathe in and feel the chest cavity, the diaphragm should push down and push the tummy out. And when you breathe out and pull the diaphragm up, you should pull the tummy in. So breathe in, the tummy expands. Breathe out, it contracts. Check that it's happening that way. And when you're ready, we can now start with the cleansing breath, Kapalabhati, the one that relies on pushing the tummy in and we breathe out suddenly. Okay, so to start, first inhale deeply, expand the tummy. Exhale completely and contract the tummy. Inhale again, expand. Exhale and contract. Inhale gently and start. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale again deeply. And exhale. Now inhale, feel comfortably without squeezing. Retain the breath, close the eyes. And concentrate the point between the eyebrows or the point between the breasts. Hold the pose, hold the concentration there. Exhale. For round 2, for round 1 we did 40 rounds, for round 2 we're going to do 50 and we held for 30 seconds. So inhale deeply, exhale completely. Inhale again deeply and exhale. Inhale gently, start. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, Two. Inhale deeply, expand fully. Exhale completely and contract. Inhale again deeply, expand. Exhale and contract. Inhale, feel comfortably. Retain the breath, close the eyes, concentrate between the eyebrows or between the breasts. Exhale. The third and final round. Inhale deeply, expand the tummy. Exhale completely. Inhale again, expand. Exhale and contract. Inhale gently. Start. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, Inhale deeply, expand fully. Exhale and contract. Inhale again, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, feel comfortably. Retain the breath, close the eyes, and concentrate between the eyebrows or between the breasts. Exhale. Return your breathing to normal. Begin to stretch out your legs. Relax. Shake out your thighs, your ankles. And then come back in your seated pose for the second breathing exercise the alternate nostril breathing. We use the right hand to control. Put the right hand in Vishnu Mudra. Thumb is sticking out. Last two fingers go up. The thumb goes to the ring finger, and we'll put it on the nose. Leave them open initially and inhale through both nostrils. Exhale. Inhale again through both. Exhale. Now close the right with the thumb. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both and retain the breath. Right exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and retain. Left exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and retain. Right exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and retain. Left exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and retain. Right exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Close and retain. Left exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop your hands. Return your breathing to normal and lie back on the mat in the corpse pose and relax a few seconds before we continue. Bring your feet together. Stretch your hands over your head on the mat. Give yourself a long stretch. And then stand up. As usual, we'll start with warming up with the sun salutation. The sequence of 12 poses, and then we'll extend from that into the plank to work on the mid-core, and we'll try and do a light version of the warrior before we do other things. So now we know the Surya Namaskar sequence, so put your feet together, We'll do the first one very slowly to walk through the components, and then we'll speed up for the other ones. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your palms together in front of the chest in the prayer position. That's position 1. As you inhale, take your arms up, point them towards the ceiling, stretch up, and then bend back, turn the chest to face the ceiling, and feel the stretch in the tummy as you inhale deeply. Maintain that stretch and bend from the waist, exhaling. As you come down, bring the fingers in line with the toes. If you need to bend your knees to reach the floor, do so, but we want the fingers to be in line with the toes on both sides of the legs. Inhaling, take the right leg back, all the way back, so that the left knee is bent. Then drop the right knee to the floor, point the toes back, flatten that right thigh, pushing it forward, head up. Inhale fully, feel that stretch in the thigh and feel the back bending. Retain the breath as you step back with the left leg to meet the right and make a plank with the body. Straight line. Exhaling, we'll drop your knees to the floor and bring your chest down between the hands with the hips off the floor. Exhaling. Inhaling, slide onto your tummy and raise your chest up into the warrior pose. Keep the shoulders down. The shoulders tend to go up towards the ear, keep them away from the ears. Elbows close to the body. Exhaling, spring up, push your hips towards the ceiling, your head between the arms, and push your heels away from you, stretching the shoulders. Inhaling, bring the right leg forward between the hands, toes back in line with the fingers, drop the left knee and flatten the left thigh, stretch it and raise your head, bend the back and stretch the thigh. If your arms cannot reach the floor, feel free to put the arms on top of the knee this way and push back so that you stretch the thigh and bend the back. If you can keep your arms on the floor, that's good, but you want to stretch the back and the thigh. Exhaling, bring your left leg forward to meet the right. Inhaling, unfold from the waist, stretch back. Exhaling, hands down by your sides. Good, let's do the other side. Inhale, prayer position, exhale. Inhale and stretch up, bend back and turn your chest towards the ceiling. Exhaling, you fold from the waist as if you're folding a jackknife, and then bring the fingers in line with the toes. Feel free to bend your knees if you need to, but let the fingers come in line with the toes. Inhaling, take the left leg back, all the way back, so the right knee is bent. Drop your knee, stretch the left thigh and bend the back. If your hands cannot stay on the floor, put your hands on the knee, push your trunk away. If your hands can stay on the floor, keep them there, but bend the back and stretch the thigh. Retain the breath as you take your right leg back to meet the left and the body is straight in the plank. Exhale, drop your knees, chest down between the hands. Inhale, slide onto your tummy, raise your chest up into the Cobra, keep the shoulders away from the ears, elbows close to the body. Exhale, inverted V position, stretch your head between the arms and push your heels away from you towards the floor. Inhaling, the left leg comes forward between the hands, you stretch your right thigh, head up, bend the back. Exhaling, right comes forward to meet the left. Inhaling, stretch up and bend back. Exhaling, hands down by your sides. Okay, a little faster now. Inhale, exhale, 1, prayer position. Inhale, 2, bend back. Exhale, 3, bend forward, fingers in line with the toes. Inhale 4, right leg back. If you need to put your arms here, do so. Retain 5 and take the left leg back to the plank. Exhale 6, chest down. Inhale 7, Cobra. Exhale 8, inverted V. Inhale 9, right forward. Exhale 10, left forward to meet the right. Inhale 11 and stretch back. Exhale 12 and handstand by your sides. Inhale. Exhale 1, prayer position. Inhale 2, bend back. 3, exhale and bend forward. 4, inhale and left back. 5, retain and right back. 6, exhale and chest down. 7, inhale and Cobra. 8, exhale, inverted V. 9, inhale and left forward. 10, exhale and right forward to meet the left. 11, inhale and stretch back. 12, exhale and handstand by your side. Inhale. 1, exhale and prayer position. 2, inhale and bend back. 3, exhale, bend forward. 4, inhale and right back. 5, retain and left back. 6, exhale and chest down. 7, inhale and Cobra. 8, exhale, inverted V. 9, inhale and right forward. 10, exhale and left forward. 11, inhale and stretch back. 12, exhale and hands down. Inhale. 1, exhale and prayer position. 2, inhale and bend back. 3, exhale and bend forward. 4, exhale and left back. 5, retain and right back. 6, exhale and chest down. 7, inhale and Cobra. 8, exhale, inverted V. 9, inhale and left forward. 10, exhale and right forward. 11, inhale and stretch back. 12, exhale and hands down. Inhale. We're now going to the variation, the plank variation. We're going to hold the plank as a pose. So inhale. 1, exhale, prayer position. 2, inhale, stretch back. 3, exhale, bend forward. 4, inhale, right back. 5, retain, left back. Now hold it there. Hold it straight. If it's too much strain, see if it's easier for you to put your elbows down this way, but keep the body straight. Either the elbows down or the palms down and the elbows straight. But hold it and feel the mid-core stretching. Try to avoid sagging. There's a tendency for it to sag if you're not careful, but you want to hold it straight that way. Now raise your right leg up behind you, keeping the knees straight and keeping the body still straight. Right leg down. Okay, left leg up now. Keep the knees straight. Left leg down. Now let's continue with the thing. Inhale, drop your knees and bring your chest down between the hands. Inhale into the Cobra. Inverted V as you exhale. Bring the right forward between the hands. Inhaling. Exhaling and left meets the right. Stretch back as you inhale. hands down as you exhale. Inhale, prayer position, exhale. Inhale and stretch back. Exhale, bend forward. Left back inhaling. Right back. Retain and hold the pose. Hold the pose. Now shift your right hand and bring it under your face and turn onto the right side. And take the left hand up. Or can put it this way, or if you take it up, that's fine. Bring the left hand down and come back into the plank. Then let left hand come under the face and turn onto the left side. And your right hand comes up, wherever you can put it, either on the thigh or up to the ceiling. Bring right hand down. Inhale, drop your knees, chest down, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Inverted V, exhale. Left forward, inhaling. Right forward, exhaling. Stretch back as you inhale. Hands down as you exhale. And now we're going to extend and try to use the Surya Namaskar to go into the warrior. Okay, so feet together. Inhale. Prayer position. Exhale. Inhale and stretch back. Bend forward. Exhale. Right back. Inhale. Retain and left back to meet the right. Chest down. Exhale. Cobra. Inhale. Chest up. Inverted V. Exhale. Stretch. Now take your right leg up behind you as you inhale, stretch all the way up. Exhaling, bring it down and lunge forward between the hands. Then drop your left foot flat on the floor, flat. Put your left foot flat. Now let's do it in stages. Put your hand on your right knee and use that to push up. Keep pushing up, pushing body away from the thigh. Push it all the way back as far as you can. Then take your hands up, head back, and look up between the hands. Keep the left knee straight, the right knee is bent. The right thigh as close to horizontal as you can get it. And now warrior two, take your right hand forward, the left hand back, and keep your gaze on the back of the right hand. Okay, let's come out, put your hands on the right thigh, and then use that to lower yourself slowly. Put your hand back on the mat. Inhale, head up. Then take your right leg back to meet the left body straight into the plank. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, Cobra. Inverted V, exhale. Right forward, inhale. Left forward, exhale. Stretch up and bend back as you inhale. Hands down, exhale. Okay, now we're going to do it on the other side. We're doing it on the right, we're going to do it on the left. So ready again. Inhale, prayer position, exhale. Stretch back as you inhale. Bend forward, exhaling. Left back,
Inhale. Return and right back, body straight in the plank. Exhale, chest down. Cobra, inhale. Inverted V, exhale. Stretch. Left leg up to the ceiling. Inhaling, stretch up. Exhaling, bring it down and lunge forward between the hands. Flatten your right foot on the mat. Again, let's do it in stages. Put your palms, hold your left knee, and use that to come up slowly, pushing your body away from the thigh. Push it back as far back as you can. Then take your arms up, head back and look up between the hands. Keep this thigh as close as you can to horizontal and keep breathing. Now warrior two. Left hand goes front, right hand goes back. Your gaze is fixed at the back of the left hand. Let's come out to stage again. Hold the knee, hold the thigh, and then use that to lower yourself gently. Your knee back to the floor, hands down. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right leg forward to meet the left. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, hands down by your sides. I believe everybody is warmed up now. Okay, let's stand quietly. Let the feet be a comfortable distance apart. Let the arms hang limp on both sides and close the eyes. And observe the breathing. Pay particular attention to the out breath. When you breathe out, try to empty the lungs completely and make each out breath slightly longer than the one before it. Now let's lie down for leg raises. Lie on your back. We're going to raise our legs. Feet together, palms close to the body, facing down. As you inhale, use the inhalation to raise your right leg up. Pull it to the highest you can, pull it up towards the face if you can. Exhaling, bring that right leg down. Inhaling, the left leg comes up, pull it as high as you can, as close to the face as you can. Exhale, down. Right leg up, move forward. Exhale, down. Left leg up, pull forward and down. Right up and down. Left up and down. Right up. Hold it up. Pull it all the way up. Move it forward. Take your hands up and hold the right leg. Use that grip to pull the body up towards the leg and let the head go towards that leg. Keeping the knees straight. Slide your hand right up the highest point you can reach on that leg with the knees straight. Gently lower your head back to the mat, but keep the leg up. Now, take the right hand and put it on the inside of that leg, wherever you can reach on the inside. Some people can reach the toe. If you can reach the toe, hold the toe with the knee straight. If you cannot reach the toe, hold where you can reach, but keep that knee straight. Left hand goes out to the side, palm facing down at shoulder level. Turn your head to look at the left hand. And then push the right leg out towards the right side. Push it in the direction of the floor. As far as you can go today. Some people can reach the floor, but not everybody. Just go as far as you can. Keep looking at the left hand. Keep the knee straight. Gently bring the leg back up to the ceiling. Release it and let it go down. The other side. Left leg up. Pull it forward all the way. Hands up and hold the left leg. And put the left leg forward. Use that to pull the head towards the leg. Then slide your hand the highest you can reach on the left leg with the knee straight. Keep hold of the leg as you lower the head. Then put the left hand inside. Or if you can hold the big toe, do that. Right hand goes to the side, palm down at shoulder level. Turn your head and look at the right hand. And then push the left leg out towards the side as if it's going to the floor. Okay, not everybody can reach the floor today, but just go as far as you can in that direction today. Bring it up to the ceiling. Let it go down. Both legs outstretched. Palms down. We're going to raise both legs and then start lowering one at a time. Ready? Inhale and both legs come up. Exhale, down. If you can keep the knees straight when coming up, inhale, both knees up. If not, feel free to bend the knees when coming up. But exhaling, keep the knees straight when coming down. Inhaling, come up, knees straight or bent, inhaling, coming up. Exhaling down, knees straight as you come down. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, go down. Inhaling, up now. Keep them up now, and then stay up. Palms stay down. Flex your toes and point towards your head. Now inhaling, lower the right leg. Keep the left up as the right goes down. Then let the right come up to meet the left, and this time the left goes down, the right stays up. Left comes back up, right goes down, comes up, left goes down, comes up, right, down, and up, and left, down, up. One more time for the right to go down, come up, and then send the left down and up. Keep both of them up now. Keep breathing. We're going to come down to a count of 10. Breathing out. So inhale deeply and then start going down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake out your thighs, shake out your legs. You may want to bend your knees and put your feet flat all the way to relax the thighs easier. Shake. And now stretch your legs out and transition into the corpse pose with feet a comfortable distance apart and palms facing the ceiling and eyes gently closed. Good. Bring your feet together. Stretch your hands over your head. And you might give your body a long stretch. And come up to a sitting position. Sit up. And now we want to get our head below the heart. Let's start with the dolphin. And then some inversion. So sit on your heels. Put the palms against the elbows of the opposite hand. Put the palms against the elbows. Hold the elbows tight. Put the elbows on the mat and clasp your hands together tightly and let the clasped hands be on the mat. We'll put the toes down and spring up on the toes and straighten the knees. Then lean forward, push your head over the hand as far forward as you can go. Some people can go and touch the mat with their lip. Others, you just go as far forward as you can. Feel the upper arm stretching. And then push back as far back as you can go. Let's go forward again for number 2. Push forward the farthest you can reach. Some people can reach the floor. Some people can just go above the hand, that's fine. And then push back. Number 3, push forward again, the farthest you can reach. And push back. The farthest you can go back. 4, go forward all the way. And go back all the way. The 5 and last one, go forward. And push back. Now drop your knees to the floor. Put your forehead on the floor close to the knees and bring your hands on both sides of the legs into the child's pose. Head up. Good. And now we'll invert the body, starting the same way, sitting on your heels. Put your palms on the elbows of the opposite hand. Then put the elbows on the mat. And now we interlace the fingers and make a cradle with the hands. Put a cradle on the mat. And then we put the head on the mat in that cradle so that the back of the head is touching the hand and there's no pressure on the neck. So adjust so that you don't have any pressure on your neck. Spring up, straighten the knees, and then start walking in gently. Walking in on your toes, walking slowly, bring the legs closer to the face as far as you feel comfortable coming. Then hold it in that pose as long as you feel comfortable holding. In this pose, the head is below the heart and blood is flowing under gravity to the brain. Even if it's 2 seconds or 2 minutes, you can hold just for as long as you feel comfortable. And then gently drop your knees to the mat, bring your forehead close to the knees and take your hands back into the child's pose and rest. Head up. And now let's try the shoulder stand again. At least
early stages of this, even if you cannot go into the full shoulder stand. So lie on your back. Put your palms down. Press firmly on the palms and take your legs up. And press firmly and see if you can push your body off the mat and then support the body with the hands. The palms pressing against the back. The closer your palms can be to the shoulders, the more you'll be stretched. So put it wherever you feel comfortable, putting your hands on that mat. Some people can get it lower and go into the full shoulder stand. But wherever your hand can rest, put it there and focus your attention on the thyroid gland. In this pose, the body is again inverted and the thyroid gland gets a flush of blood, and if you can go higher, it gets massaged. Hold it there for a while, and then gently push your legs forward so you can release the hands, put your hands down and gently lower yourself without springing your head up. And transition into the corpse pose again. We always come back to the corpse pose. Feet apart, palms facing the ceiling, eyes closed. And now we have to do the counter pose for the shoulder stand. Because we squeeze this neck this way, we want to bend it the other way with the fish. So push your body up and put your hands under your body so that the palms are facing down with the fingers pointing towards the leg and the elbows as far to the center as you can get them. Just go as far in as your elbows can go, fingers are pointing towards the legs, palms are facing down, then stretch out your legs. Go sitting on the hand, raise your chest up and look at your toes. Chest up, look at your toes. Then push your chest up towards the ceiling. Take your head back behind the shoulders. Pretend you're going to put your forehead on the mat. So keep going down in that direction until the head touches the mat again, giving you a big curvature in the chest and stretching the neck. Keep going until the head touches the mat, and then feel that stretch and keep breathing in. Take advantage of that stretch and breathe in deeply, in and out. You're going to come out, gently raise your head and look forward. That allows you to lower your shoulders first before you release the hands. And transition again into the corpse pose, feet apart, the palms turn to face the ceiling. Eyes closed. Bring your feet together. Stretch your hands over your head. Give your body a long stretch. And spring up. Well, now we are ready to work on the spine. We want to stretch the spine. Okay. Sit up with your feet straight out in front of you. Your chest is up. Okay. We're going to do the back stretch, but let's warm up. To warm up, let's put the arms out, horizontal, palm facing down at shoulder level. Keep the palm facing down and keep the arms horizontal as you lean forward. Lean forward and feel the tummy compressing. Point your toes in. Feel the compression in the tummy as you lean forward. Keep breathing in that pose. Keep the breathing going. Try to breathe deep. Feel the mild stretch in the lower back at this point. Not a big stretch, but there's a stretch in the lower back.
but you feel it more, the compression in the tummy and the arms stretching. And sit back up. Drop your hands. Drop your hands on your thighs and rest before we continue. Okay, let's come again. Arms out, palms facing down, palms facing down. And then lean forward and feel the compression in the tummies. Let the hands go forward to the maximum you can reach. Then lower the hands. See where they can reach on the leg. Hold that place and use that grip to pull the chest forward towards the legs without hunching the back. See how far you can go. This time the stretch of the lower back is increased. And you feel a stretch in the back of the legs also. Gently release and come up. Come up. Okay. Good. Now we know where the hands can reach on the legs. We're now ready for the full back stretch. Take your hands up. Okay, lift one side up and down and lift the other side up and down. We're trying to sit at the center of the pelvic bone. Look up between the hands, lean back a little, point the toes in, and then bend from the waist. Feel that compression in the tummy. Feel that compression. Keep the arms up for now and go forward. Feel that compression. Then start bringing the hand down to that point where you know it will reach. Hold it there now. And then push the elbow down towards the mat. And that allows you to pull your chest forward towards the legs. Go how far you feel comfortable going today, but feel that stretch in the lower back. When you get to the maximum you can reach today, relax the neck and let the head drop towards the leg. We're not trying to put the leg on the leg, we're trying to stretch the back, but then relax the leg, head and let it just drop on its own, pointing towards the leg. Focus attention on the lower back that is stretching. And now stretch your hands up. Stretch your hands up, up, up. Hands up. Hands up to the ceiling. Lean back a little. Inhale deeply. And then let's come again a second time. Go forward, bend. And then when you reach the maximum, then bring the hand down. Hold the leg. And then use that to push the elbow towards the mat. And pull the chest towards the legs. We get to the maximum, relax the neck and let the head drop. Stretch up again. Stretch up. Hands up. And hands down. Hands down. Good. Now let's bend backward. We normally use the Cobra for a backward bend, but today we're going to introduce the Camel. I think we've done it before, but let's do the Camel. So kneel down. The Cobra is the normal pose we use to bend backward, but sometimes if you have a big tummy, you find that it's difficult to lie on the tummy and do the Cobra. So let's try another backward bending where we kneel down. So no matter what fat or muscles we have in the tummy, it should not disturb us from bending back in the Camel. Okay, we're kneeling down. Chest is up. Put the palms behind and the upper part of the bottom. Fingers pointing down. Elbows pointing back. Now turn the head back and look up to the ceiling
and then use the hand to push the hips forward. Then pretend you're going to turn your chest to face the ceiling, giving you some bending or backward bending effect. So you're pushing with the hand and the head is going back, the chest is trying to face the ceiling. Keep breathing. And relax. Okay, we'll do it again. Before we continue, check that your knees are not closed together. Let them be some distance apart. If they are very tight together, it becomes difficult to bend back. So let the knees. So let the knees be apart. Don't put them together to make it difficult to bend back. So a little apart. Okay, let's start again. Put the palms there. Now this time we're going to extend. Let me show what we're going to do. We're going to start the same way. Then after we extend, we then allow the hands to slide down to the middle of the thighs and then stay there and then push forward. So start from up here, head back, push the hips forward, then slide the hands down to the middle of the thighs, keep it there and then push forward some more, and that will allow you to bend back a little more. Let the chest go and face the ceiling. Keep breathing. Go head up and relax. Good, relax. Head up. Good. We'll do it a third time. Extend a little. So this time we'll start from here again. Go down to the middle, hold center, and then slide down to the lowest your hand can reach and push. Okay, so start again. Palms on the top. Push forward, head back. Then slide the hand to the middle. Hold it there. Push forward some more. Head back, chest open, and then slide the hand now to the lowest they can reach. Hold it and push forward. Feel the stretch in the back. Feel the stretch in the tummy too. Keep breathing. And then head up. Yeah. Good. Okay, you see that in this pose, we're getting the backward stretch without interference from the tummy. Sometimes when you have bulge in the tummy, you're going to go to lie back and do the Cobra. Or this way, you can do it anyway. Okay, one more for the spine. This time we're going to rotate the spine. Sit down. Legs in front. Stretched out. Okay, let's start by putting the left palm against the hip, the upper part of the thigh with the fingers pointing down along the thigh. The elbow is close to the body. The right hand comes over to the left knee with the fingers pointing down to the back of the knee. Then I turn my chin towards the left shoulder. My chin is chasing the left shoulder, which is moving away as my chin keeps. My right hand prevents me from going away. It allows me to now rotate laterally. So I keep firm grip on the right hand. The chin is pushing towards the left shoulder. The left shoulder is going away, not allowing me to catch up with it, giving me a lateral rotation of the spine. Release the pose. Look forward. Good. Let's do the other side. Right hand comes to the right hip. Left hand goes to the right knee. Fingers pointing to the back of the knee. And then look towards the right. Let the chin chase the right shoulder, which is moving away. And the left hand is holding firmly on the right knee. Keep stretching and get that lateral rotation. And release. Okay. Okay, let's extend a little. Start with the left hand again there. The right hand where it was before.
Look towards the left. Then release the left hand and put it behind you with the fingers pointing away. Then plant it firmly on the floor. Press firmly and use that pressure and the grip of the right hand to rotate some more. Release. The other side with the right hand on the right hip, fingers pointing down. Left hand on the right knee, fingers pointing towards the back. Look towards the right. Then release the right hand and plant it behind you, fingers pointing away. Use the pressure on the right hand and the grip of the left hand to rotate some more. And release. And let's stand up. We're going to do a forward bend from a standing position. We normally see it as head to knee, but we know we cannot get our head to the knee, at least not today. So let's see what we can do. But what we want to do is stretch the whole of the back, from the back of the ankle all the way to the back of the neck. Feet together. Start with the palms on the knees. And bend your elbows so that the body can come down flat. We want the body to be flat, horizontal, parallel to the floor. Let your back be flat like a table that somebody can actually write on. Hold it there and keep breathing. Relax the neck. Keep breathing in that pose. As you hold it and lean forward, you feel the stretch increasing in the back of the legs. For now, the back of the legs start stretching as you lean forward. Then slide the hand down below the knees. Keep sliding down. Let's see the lowest part your hand can reach. Some people can reach the feet. Some people can just reach the ankle. But keep the back straight there while you slide the hand to the lowest part they can reach. Hold it there and keep breathing. We're trying to avoid hunching the back. So keep it flat and open. When you get that lowest part you can reach, then take the hands to the back of the legs at that level with the fingers pointing down. Now we allow the elbows to bend, pushing back and pulling the body now. Pull the chest towards, pretend your chest is going to lie flat on the thigh. Of course it cannot go, but that's the direction you want to go. Keep pushing it there. I'm not trying to put my head on the leg, I'm trying to put my chest on my thigh. You feel the stretch is increasing in the back, the lower back. Keep stretching that. Now let's relax the neck and let the head drop. So instead of trying to push my head against the leg, I'm letting my chest press against the leg and my head is dropping under gravity. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs and the lower back as you push your head down. Keep breathing. Now release the hands and let the hands hang loose. Let them hang loose. And gently unwind with the hands hanging limp on both sides of the body. Unwind to a standing position. Unwind, slowly stand up. Now roll your shoulders this way. And roll it the other direction, roll your shoulders, good. And now let's do the triangle, our last stretch before we relax. So stand sideways on the mat, feet apart. Good. Turn your right leg out to face the right side.
and turn the left leg in and bring your chest back to the front. Take your left hand up with the palm facing the head and the upper arm against the left ear. Stretch as if you're going to touch the ceiling. Maintain that stretch and then slide the right hand down the right leg. Let the left hand come towards a horizontal position. That's the direction you want to go. You may not get to horizontal today, but keep it going there. Keep the elbow straight and go to the maximum you can reach today. With the chest open, the shoulder is pushed back, the left shoulder is pushed back. Don't let it sling forward, and keep breathing. Now let's come up gently with control. Drop the left hand. Now the left leg goes out. The right comes in and the chest comes back to the front. The right hand goes up, palm facing the head, stretching to touch the ceiling. Maintain the stretch and slide down the left side. Bringing the hand over. One day it will be horizontal, if not today, just go in that direction. Hold it there and breathe. Come up with control, gently. Drop your hand. Turn back to face the front. And now we lie down for the final relaxation. In the corpse pose, your feet are a comfortable distance apart. Your palms are a comfortable distance from the body facing the ceiling, and your eyes are gently closed. We'll start by focusing attention on the toes. Feel the toes relax. Then move the attention over the feet to the ankles. And then start moving up the lower legs towards the knees. Check the sides and the back of the knees and start moving up to thighs. Check the hips, check the buttocks, check the pelvis. Bring it to the lower abdomen and start going up over the abdomen. You get to the top of the abdomen, bring the attention back to the navel. From there you wrap around to the lower back and start closing in towards the middle from both sides. You're closing on the middle, you take the attention to the tip of the tailbone and start moving up the thighs, up the spine. Moving up the spine, through the middle back to the upper back. And you come to the shoulder blades, then sideways into the armpit, down the sides and up the rib cage to the chest. Bring it up to the middle of the point between the breasts and go sideways onto the breasts, go up to the shoulders, come down the upper arms to the elbows, go down the lower arms to the wrists, go over the palm fingers to the tips of the fingers, then to the back of the hands. Come over the wrists, elbows, and shoulders to the back of the neck. Wrap around to the throat. The chin, the jaws, and the lips. We get to the cheekbones, and we explore the face. Then you come to the tip of the nose. Over the bridge of the nose, we get to the eyes. And you check the eyeballs, the eyelids, and the eyebrows. Then to the forehead, to the top of the head. Now the body is totally relaxed. And we bring the awareness to the breathing. We focus on the breathing by becoming aware of the contact of each breath with the lining of the nostrils as it goes in and as it comes out. And we notice the pause between the out breath and the next in breath. We feel it going in, we feel it coming out, we feel the pause, and it starts going again. As we do that, we notice the breathing has become very relaxed and calm. And the mind becomes relaxed and calm. As the mind calms down, visualize yourself lying down beside a lake. There's a big lake on the other side of the legs, expanding away from you, a very big lake. See that image in your mind's eye, and the surface of the lake is calm, and your mind is as calm as the surface of that lake. Now bring the attention back to the breathing. This time become aware of the gentle rise and fall of the chest with the breathing. Use that to focus attention on the chest. Then from the chest, move your attention to the shoulders, down the upper arms to the elbows, down the lower arms to the wrists, over the palms to the fingers. Wiggle your fingers gently. Now wiggle your toes gently. Gently bring your feet together, keep the eyes closed throughout. Your feet come together gently, and then your arms go over the head and you give your body a very gentle stretch. You roll onto the right side, allow the knees to bend, the eyes remain closed, and you push up to a sitting position and sit quietly with the eyes still closed. Mentally observe how relaxed your body is and how calm your mind is. And affirm to yourself that when you need to relax, you have control to bring yourself to this level of relaxation. Just by taking your awareness over the body to different parts, and that you have control to do that and bring yourself to this same level of relaxation. Affirm that to yourself. With that affirmation, put your palms over your face, fingers pointing up in the hairline. Stroke your fingers down over the face. As they pass the eyes, allow the eyes to open to end the session. Om Shanti.